All right, we got a response to Mr. Mike here who said, LOL, politics changed everything for Trump. Before he became a politician, he was never treated like a criminal or anything. LOL. The politics of the world, the fake media, that is terrible. Absolutely Z. Well, here's the thing, Mike. You're partially right. He wasn't treated like a criminal because when you're in a town like New York and a lot of people are on the take, it's easy to buy your way out of problems. And he spent his world delaying with his daddy's money. And when his daddy's money ran out, he actually got into a little bit of trouble because he had nothing else to bail out all his failing companies. See, his dad used to do that on a regular basis. We're talking everything, his casinos and everything. He would go in and buy millions of dollars of casino chips and never cash them. And then he'd send people in, like, on the side to, like, cash out. So he'd write off the gambling loss, and his son would get millions and millions of dollars under the table while he was filing for bankruptcy in his casinos, because, you know, the odds are always on the house, and a real successful businessman should make money in a casino, except DJT. He found his talent embezzling so much money, stealing so much money from casinos that they all failed. But anyway, I regress. So we've got Donald Trump, who's always been bought his way out of trouble. He's always had the money to buy his way out of trouble. At around mid 2005, 2006, somewhere around there, it all dried up. His father passed away. His sister and him collaborated to basically steal the power of attorney to drain the rest of the father's bank accounts once he got sick of bailing his son out and said no to him as he was on his deathbed, of course, because that's what good children do to their families. But anyway, Fred was kind of a piece of crap anyway. But anyway, we've got, Donald Trump finally getting to, pay the piper for his crimes. Now, he knows what he's done his whole life. He knows all the laws he's broken. He knows how many games he's played, how many people he screwed over, how many people he didn't pay, and how many actual failed businesses he has. He knows all the corners he cut. So when he was stupid enough to run for president, he didn't really think that even with his friends in Russia and his friends in all the other countries, there's great people like Vladimir Putin and the Prince and, his girlfriend, little Kim, even with those people, there was a level of scrutiny he's never faced before. So he had to come up with some sort of a brilliant get-out-of-jail-free card that, the uneducated people that he bragged about loving so much would fall for. So what his blanket defense that would fit anything that the media or anyone else could come up with that is tolerable and one-syllable words, because that's all, his followers can actually understand. Fake news fit the bill perfectly. So he started that narrative of fake news, which is fantastic, because people like you still use it. See what I'm saying? So, think about it. A guy who's spent his whole entire life screwing people over and breaking laws knows that the scrutiny is going to come because people know how full of shit he is in certain areas of the country. And now with the internet and everything else, he can't hide as much as he used to be able to. So he comes up with this defense, fake news. And it worked like a charm because it tasted good in his Kool-Aid. And his red hat, gold sneaker, Bible thumping, Trump Bible reading, sticky page having people will still clench that fist. Will still clench that thought that this man is innocent about everything. So what we have is a man who announced his run, started these narratives that his brilliant supporters, sheep, whatever, donation bins, would latch onto. He ignited their anger, he ignited their racism, he stirred up all the government sucks and I'm the only one in the world that could fix it. And I'm the smartest person in the world about every subject in the world, even smarter than the generals when it comes to ISIS. The smartest, he knows more about everything from drones to taxes to tax evasion to property values to construction to everything else under the sun. DJT knows more about everything than you and me. Here's the problem with that, Mr. Mike. He doesn't. He faked his way into school. His dad had to buy him into Wharton Business School. He barely passed with a C. That's why he doesn't allow his transcripts out. Everything's catching up to him right now because he can't hide it. The evidence is there. And he doesn't have everybody in his pockets like he used to. He has some people, but he doesn't have everybody. And there's enough Americans in this country that vote, you know, the whole bunch more that actually put Joe Biden in office rather than him in the non-stolen election, in the legitimate election. And that's nothing, because this time around, we're going to have over 100 million votes, because the independents, the Democrats, and a lot of the Republicans are sick of his shit. But people like you will still hang on, will still keep sending that fake billionaire money, and still believe that he's innocent of all the shit that he did that's biting him on the ass. Well, you have fun in that bubble. You got some company. It's all right. But we got more. So you keep spreading your crap. You keep talking your shit. I'm sure he will too. And the truth will be shoved up squarely up his little orange chunky butt and whatever you're packing behind. So God bless. Stay diligent, stay educated, be kind. We're in this together. And your opinion and my opinion are just as valuable. Mine just gets heard by a couple more people. Thank you for your support and comments there, Mike. Peace out, yo.